The topic tonight is cassettes. I am digitizing some cassettes. These are actually what I'm doing now, or digitizing my wife's air checks from when she was a disc jockey at K96. What do I do with these cassettes? I don't want to store them anymore. I mean, I don't play them, and they don't stand up very well. They don't hold up. This is a cassette I bought in January 1975. This is what a premium classical Deutsche Grammophon cassette looks like. See, it's got a tag on the top so that they could index it that way if they wanted to, or that way. And it's a favorite piece of music of mine, Golden Cockerel by Rimsky-Korsakov. But Deutsche Grammophon, they always did a good job. Premium cassette. It is not Dolby encoded. Doesn't have the Dolby noise reduction system. But one of the features of a premium classical cassette is you get a booklet. And in Deutsche Grammophon's case, the liner notes are in English and German. And they're also falling apart because this cassette is so old. But that's what a premium cassette looks like. Now, this, I got this at a yard sale for like 50 cents or something, just for historical sake. This is what a cassette looked like back in 1970-71 when I first started buying cassettes and recording them myself. You can see this one is $1.60. It's Scotch, and they were a major player in the magnetic tape world. Not a very attractive cassette. And what's more, it's a 120. You can actually get 2 hours of music on this tape, provided that it didn't self-destruct, because getting 2 hours meant that the tape was real thin. And here's one of my wife's tapes. This is somewhat later. I'm guessing like 1972 or... Oh, wait a minute. She bought this in 77, 76, 77, somewhere around then. Oops. Yeah, she made this in July 77. So, there you are. Here's a 41-year-old Scotch cassette. I've got some little treasures here. This is the first cassette I ever bought. My Fair Lady. I don't know why I got that, but I did. This is from 1970, Christmas 70, I think. I'm not sure. But, yeah. And then one of the second ones I got was Fiddler on the Roof, an RCA cassette. So I think I'm going to pitch these. I'm torn about these. These are cassettes I made for my son Ethan when he was, 2 or 3 years old. Recorded 18 December 1986. And Sony came out with this series of pop cassettes. Watermelon-y looking thing. Here's another one. We used to play this in the car before Julie was born. Here's another cassette. You can see they're very colorful. They came in a block of 4. They're fun to look at. And this one has Mother Goose rhymes read by Cyril Richards, Celeste Holm, and Boris Karloff. It is really cool. I think I'm going to digitize that one. I'm a little surprised I didn't digitize it already. And there are various other things here with the kids. This one has a history. Now, this is the Memorex box. Let's see if we can open this one up here. It doesn't open as readily as the others. There we go. It was a Memorex box from like 1972 or thereabouts. This is the Columbia Ravel recording of piano pieces. I stole it. That's right, I ripped it off from a public library, the Brand Library in Glendale. I took it. I stole it. I've had it all these years. I've returned it to them, except they really don't want it back. It's a cassette. Nobody wants cassettes anymore. So, my son, when he was a teenager, he started making himself cassettes too. And here's a recording of the kids and Nana. Meredith Clark is cool. That's their grandmother. I'm going to make a digitization of that too. So, cassettes. What do we do with them? They don't last. Pitch them out.